Hello everybody and welcome to night 2 of the second annual Wrestlemania here in our WWE 2K25 Universe mode. And we are kicking things off with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. It is set to be an incredible show. Night 1 was incredible. Thank you for all the support on that, as here comes representing DIY. It is Johnny Gargano, who basically earned his Intercontinental Championship opportunity by force, even though he didn't exactly earn his Intercontinental Championship opportunity. You see there Johnny Gargano's tag team partner Tommaso Ciampa accompanying Gargano to the ring. Same with Johnny's wife, Candice LeRae. And of course, it was at Elimination Chamber when Candice LeRae tried to earn Johnny Gargano an Intercontinental Championship opportunity against Kevin Owens. Owens was able to defeat Candice in Australia, and then after that, Johnny Gargano went ballistic and viciously attacked Kevin Owens. We saw this past Friday night on SmackDown, Johnny Gargano attacking Kevin Owens' buddy Sami Zayn viciously backstage. Johnny Gargano, former tag team champion on Monday Night Raw and a former 24/7 champion as well. Johnny looking for his first sanctioned singles championship in his Universe Mode career and looking to keep his place on Friday Night SmackDown. But it's going to be a bit of a tough task for Johnny Wrestling, because here comes the champion, Kevin Owens, making his way to the ring. And Kevin Owens, he's been a little bit frustrated that he didn't really get to defend his Intercontinental Championship a whole lot since becoming a two-time champion by beating Mark Briscoe all the way back at New Year's Revolution. And Kevin Owens looking to put that title on the line against Johnny Gargano here at WrestleMania, telling Johnny, you want this opportunity so bad, you want it at WrestleMania, you got it. Kevin Owens was part of that six-man United States Championship ladder match at last year's WrestleMania. Now this year, he's putting the Intercontinental Championship on the line against someone who he once considered a friend in Johnny Gargano. Two of the greatest NXT exports in wrestling history are going to go one-on-one to kick off WrestleMania Night 2. And of course, last year, the Intercontinental Championship changed hands when Switchblade Jay White, our current world champion, defeated Finn Balor. Can we get a similar result and get a new champion in Johnny Gargano here to kick off WrestleMania?
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds,
Johnny Gargano, a huge opportunity for him tonight. Kevin Owens became the first ever two-time Intercontinental Champion at New Year's Revolution. And obviously, he calls himself the prize fighter, but he wants to be a fighting champion. Johnny Gargano, this is the biggest match in his Universe Mode career. That is what it is all about, the Intercontinental Championship, to kick off what is set to be an incredible night here at WrestleMania Night 2. Gargano the challenger, Owens the champion, and here we go. Battle of attrition to start things off. Of course, our main event tonight, Roman Reigns will try to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship from the man who beat him at the Royal Rumble in Switchblade Jay White. You see there Johnny Gargano, look at that. Great maneuvering there by Johnny Wrestling. We're also going to have a Bloodline Rules match between The Rock and John Cena. Fatal five-way match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship as well. The Raw Tag Team Championship will be defended in a TLC match. Cope and Christian taking on Evolution. You see there Johnny Gargano trying to utilize control. Oh, big boot by Owens, and this early in the match, Johnny Gargano is busted open. You see there Johnny's wife, Candice LeRae, trying to give out words of encouragement to her husband, but it appears Johnny has bit off more than he can chew here tonight at WrestleMania. And look at Owens into the splash to Gargano. It appears Candice LeRae bringing a kendo stick into the ring, but of course, countouts and disqualifications do apply. Candice LeRae, right in plain view of the referee, brought Owens back into the ring. How the hell is that not a disqualification? And Owens now into the clothesline, trying to give Johnny Gargano a bit of a fighting edge, but not appearing to work. And Owens, oh, look at this, feet are on the ropes. Owens diving back to his own heelish tactics, even though Owens more of a babyface nowadays. And Johnny Gargano trying to get any bit of leverage he can in this match. Owens shoving Gargano off. More competitive than their first encounter a few months ago on SmackDown. Oh, into the moonsault by Owens. Great maneuver. And the cover. And a kick out by Gargano this early on into the matchup. And Gargano, poison Ron at Owens. It appears Gargano has done his homework since their last encounter on SmackDown many months ago. And Gargano, for him, he felt like he's gone soft. Wants to dive back to the Johnny Takeover days. Back in NXT, the numerous 5-star matches he's had against the likes of Adam Cole, his own tag team partner Tommaso Ciampa, Andrade Cien Almas, among many others. Johnny Gargano at one point was one of the best pure wrestlers in the world. Johnny wants to dive back into that. And here we go. Oh, the super kick to Owens. Great maneuver there. Do we have a new Intercontinental Champion? Kick out by Owens. And of course, Sami Zayn is not here. Gargano into the Gargano escape. We saw this backstage on SmackDown to Sami Zayn. If Owens taps, we got a new Intercontinental Champion. But Owens refusing to tap. And Gargano. Nice maneuver there. Of course, we crowned a new United Kingdom champion in Kenny Omega last night. New World Tag Team Champions in the Lucha Brothers as well. Gargano, another Hurricane Rana, and it appears we could be moments away from crowning a new Intercontinental Champion in Johnny Gargano. We also saw the return of Brock Lesnar last night as well during the Drew McIntyre and Triple H match. And Johnny wrestling. We saw Gunther retain the WWE Championship against Jacob Fatu. Jey Uso defeating Darby Allin to retain the Hardcore Championship in a casket match. Ooh, nice drop kick there by Johnny Gargano. We also saw Mercedes Moné retain her Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. Ooh. Gargano went for a nice athletic maneuver. Didn't work. A lot of back and forth match here tonight at WrestleMania. We didn't expect this between these two. Stunner out of nowhere by Owens. Wait a minute. Owens had the cover. Oh, the referee tending to a exposed turnbuckle. Candice LeRae obviously devising a plan, and oh, a splash to the back of Gargano. And now the champion clearly looking to make Johnny Wrestling pay. Oh, going for tornado DDT. Gargano now into the Hurricane Rana, and Candice LeRae arguing with the referee. Candice LeRae doing anything she can to give Johnny an edge. And now the second Gargano escape. Johnny could do it. Johnny could win the championship. It could be one of the biggest upsets in Universe Mode history, but again, Owens refusing to tap. Johnny Wrestling did his homework. We're getting a taste of what the Johnny Gargano of NXT fame has been able to do. Champion and challenger now, going blow for blow. Owens into the super kick. And here we go. And the second stunner of the match for Kevin Owens. Cover. to retain. Kevin Owens retains the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. But you cannot take anything away from the performance of Johnny Gargano here in this match. Beautiful Poison Rana. And of course the tactics of Tommaso Ciampa and Candice LeRae at ringside trying to help Johnny win the Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Kevin Owens will remain on SmackDown in this year's Universe Mode Draft. There were numerous points in this match where we thought we were going to get the upset, and Johnny Gargano walking out of Vegas as the new Intercontinental Champion. Look at this. The stunner. Owens had the cover, but Candice removed the buckle pad. Owens could have won the match right there, but then Owens just kept on fighting. Back and forth battle between these two incredible talents. But in the end, Owens with the second stunner of the match. And that was all she wrote. Kevin Owens retains here at WrestleMania.
Here's your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is still Intercontinental Champion here tonight at WrestleMania. He will remain on SmackDown, but the question is, what will be the fates of Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Candice LeRae in the Universe Mode Draft? We could see them go to Monday Night Raw, and also Sami Zayn. We could see him come back to Monday Night Raw. The Universe Mode Draft will take place immediately following WrestleMania, so stay tuned for that. But Kevin Owens is still Intercontinental Champion to kick off Night 2 of WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible Intercontinental Championship match, as now we are set for a TLC tag team match.
Is a tag team
Oh, look at this.
ladders and chairs match, and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Christian.
That is the Patriarch Christian Cage. And of course, over the past few weeks, Adam Copeland tried to convince Christian Cage to reunite, to challenge Evolution here tonight at WrestleMania for the Tag Team Championships. And at first, Christian Cage was defiant, didn't want to team up with Adam Copeland once again. That was until a couple of weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, when Christian Cage came out during a no DQ match with Adam Copeland and Batista, and Christian Cage made his choice, agreeing to reunite with Adam Copeland, and the match for tonight became official. You see the tag team titles hanging above the ring. We saw this last night with the Lucha Brothers, Meta-4 and Motor City Machine Guns. The Lucha Brothers ended up becoming the new World Tag Team Champions. Can we get a similar result with Adam Copeland and Christian Cage potentially becoming our new WWE Tag Team Champions? As here comes the Rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, making his way to the ring.
Weighing in at 251 pounds.
Obviously, Adam Copeland, the former World Heavyweight Champion during his days on SmackDown, didn't get to compete at last year's WrestleMania. Of course, Christian Cage was in that vicious casket match with The Undertaker last year. Adam Copeland last year was the special guest referee for the World Heavyweight Championship match between Eddie Kingston and Ilya Dragunov. Adam Copeland told Christian Cage, this could be our last WrestleMania. This could be our last opportunity to win tag team gold. So let's do this. Let's challenge Evolution, two of the greatest tag teams in the Ruthless Aggression era, coming to blows here at WrestleMania. Adam Copeland, Christian Cage looking for one more title run in their respective careers. Who would have thought we would ever see these two team up once again? But here come the champions. Two men that we also didn't think would ever reunite. Randy Orton and Batista. Evolution are back.
The WWE Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Batista, Evolution!
Of course, Randy Orton and Batista, the current reigning and defending tag team champions, not coming out with those championships because they're already hanging high above the ring, but it was at the Elimination Chamber where Randy Orton and Batista reunited and defeated the Tongans to win the tag team championships. This is their first defense since winning them. And of course, Randy Orton, former UK champion, former United States champion as well, and now one half of the tag team champions. Of course, Batista returned to Universe Mode in the build-up to the Royal Rumble, where he tried to win the men's Royal Rumble match. Randy Orton was the runner-up in that Rumble match. But they decided to reunite, try to win those tag team championships. They succeeded. And now Christian Cage and Adam Copeland looking to do the same thing. That is what it is all about. The WWE Tag Team Championships of Monday Night Raw are on the line. And of course, this is a match that Cope and Christian, the challengers, made famous as they try to take those tag team championships away from Evolution. Of course, a lot similar to what we saw last night. No pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is to climb the ladder and retrieve the championships for your team. You saw there Batista take out Adam Copeland, now a powerbomb to Christian Cage. And of course, Christian diving back into the attire that made him famous as well. Look at Cope. Oh, the reverse electric chair to Randy Orton. Of course, a lot of history between Cope and Randy Orton, the tag team formerly known as Rated RKO. Batista introducing the first ladder, but now the challengers, Cope and Christian, getting the upper hand in the early stages of this match. Of course, this is their match. This was the match they wanted. Batista and Randy Orton gave Cope and Christian the opportunity to choose the stipulation. And oh, buckshot lariat to Orton on the outside by Copeland. Shades of Hangman Adam Page, who we saw last night in Night 1, failed to become the United Kingdom champion. Look at this, a reverse figure four, paying homage to another former member of Evolution, Nature Boy Ric Flair. And a DDT by Copeland on the outside. Christian Cage trying to set up the ladder. Could be a quick night in the office for the challengers. Christian has his hands on the gold, but Batista shattering the dreams of Christian. It's not going to be that easy. We're also going to see Shawn Michaels versus Will Ospreay later on tonight. It's going to be a very big night here at WrestleMania. Oh, and Cope. Ooh, trying to go for an elbow. I thought he was going to go for an early spear there. Christian going after Batista. Orton going after Cope. And Christian takes Batista down. What about the history of Christian and Randy Orton as well? All the way back in 2011 over that World Heavyweight Championship. Nice drop kick there by Cope. And now Adam Copeland trying to climb up the ladder and try to retrieve those championships. Oh, and Batista again shoving Copeland off. Oh, Christian with a prime bottle in hand. Oh, beating the hell out of Orton, and reverse atomic drop behind on the bottle cap Well, Orton, I think, has enough kids. As now the challengers stand tall for the time being. Oh, Christian tried to get a table. Batista with a prime bottle in hand as well. Copeland trying to defend his partner. Oh, prime bottle right to the skull of the Rated R superstar. And Batista getting the upper hand for the champions. Batista is such a power player, WWE Hall of Famer. We see Copeland with the kill switch to Orton. Stealing his own partner's move. And now Batista. Spinebuster to Cope. See Orton and Christian Cage battling on the outside. Batista leaning the ladder. He's probably trying to go for the Batista lock. Copeland into the spear. Spear connects on Batista. And this could be Adam's opportunity to earn the tag team titles for their team. Copeland. Oh, Death Valley driver there by Christian. And Copeland again fails to win the titles. And now the Animal climbing up to the top turnbuckle. This could spell trouble. Oh! Top rope clothesline there by Batista. Now grabbing the table. Oh, and Christian face first meeting that table. And a leg drop there by Batista. Which one of these two teams is going to climb that ladder and win, walk out of Las Vegas as the WWE Tag Team Champions? We know the SmackDown Tag Team Champions are now currently the Lucha Brothers. As now Christian trying to climb up the ladder yet again, but Randy Orton is right there looking to prevent Christian from winning the championships. Christian Cage has never been a champion yet in his Universe Mode career. Oh, and Orton with the chair to Adam Copeland at ringside. Now Batista into the Batista lock on Copeland. Adam could be out of the commission there. Orton trying to go for the chair shot on Christian. Oh, right onto the table. This is Christian's chance. This is Christian's opportunity. Copeland taking care of Batista at ringside. Christian's there. Christian could win the championships. Both hands are on the gold. This could be it. This could be it for Cope and Christian. Christian hanging on. No, so close. We almost had new tag champs. Oh my God, and now Evolution looking to torment the challengers here. Christian trying to fight back. RKO onto the chair by Orton. The action is getting absolutely chaotic here. Christian and Cope almost became our new Raw Tag Team Champions. Cope back to his feet. Christian trying to fight back against Batista. And Adam Copeland knew how close of a call that was, trying to grab the ladder. Christian suplex to Orton. Copeland knocking Batista off the apron. Batista now. Oh, throwing Copeland almost right on Christian. Oh! Christian accidentally threw the chair at Cope, his own partner. And now Batista looking to take advantage of the miscommunication. You gotta be kidding me. Is this how Evolution are gonna retain the tag team titles? Christian. Batista's got his hands on the gold. Christian trying his best to push Batista off. The powerbomb. And now both Copeland and Christian Cage looking down. Oh, wait a minute. Orton has Cope. And the vintage Randy Orton. The draping DDT. Batista hitting Christian with the table. Evolution are in control now for the time being. What a TLC match for the Tag Team Championships. Oh, cracking The kendo stick on the back of Adam Copeland. Christian and Batista are alone in the ring. And Christian Cage with the elbows to Batista. Randy Orton now. RKO to Christian. The second RKO of the match. Copeland trying to fight back, the ever so defiant former world champion. Orton climbing the ladder. Copeland doesn't realize it. Copeland trying to save the match for his team, and he does. Match continues, and now both members of Evolution charging at CNC. Oh, Copeland face first into the turnbuckle. Orton now on the top. Crossbody to Christian. Both Copeland and Christian Cage are down. This spells trouble for the challengers, as now Batista grabs the ladder, leans it. And now Batista will try to go for an elbow on Christian Cage, and now a shoulder tackle. Oh! Well, I believe Randy Orton put himself through the table, but he's perfectly fine. And now Batista, spear to Christian. This is the perfect opportunity. Batista looking to climb the ladder. Orton trying to play defense. Batista's there. Batista has his hands on the gold. And Evolution retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Well, what a TLC match between both of these incredible Hall of Fame worthy tag teams. We thought that there would have been a chance. Look at this beautiful buckshot lariat by Adam Copeland. There were multiple points in this match where we thought Copeland and Christian were going to get the fairy tale ending they expected and become our new WWE Tag Team Champions, but unfortunately, it was not the result that Cope and Christian expected. Evolution, utilizing their beautiful communication strategies that allowed them to win the tag team titles back at Elimination Chamber. Look at this. The draping DDT to Adam Copeland. But you can't take anything away from the challengers. They tried their best. But in the end, Orton playing defense, Batista helping Evolution win the matchup here tonight. Evolution remain on Raw in the draft as they celebrate here at WrestleMania, as they successfully defend those WWE Tag Team titles here tonight at WrestleMania. You got to think, what will the fates of Adam Copeland and Christian Cage will be? Will they stay together? Will they remain on Raw, or will they go on SmackDown? Or will they be split? Will one of them go to Raw and one of them go to SmackDown? We'll have to wait and see. But Evolution and still WWE Tag Team Champions here tonight at WrestleMania. As we are back here at WrestleMania Night 2, as now it is time for the dream match we never expected to see, as here comes the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Will Ospreay.
And of course, we know that last year at WrestleMania, Will Ospreay, who was the Royal Rumble winner, failed to win the undisputed WWE Championship in the main event against Drew McIntyre. Obviously, we saw the same fate happen to this year's Royal Rumble winner, Jacob Fatu, last night. But Will Ospreay said he did not want to miss WrestleMania this year, so he issued an open challenge to anybody who wants to fight him at WrestleMania. But I don't think anybody expected the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, to answer the call and accept Will Ospreay's WrestleMania challenge. We saw these two as allies over the past couple of weeks, especially against Gallus, who they've had a little bit of a feud with. But now it is time to see these two one-on-one, as here comes Shawn Michaels. And of course, Shawn Michaels, this is his Universe Mode PLE debut. Of course, Shawn Michaels, 2 previous matches in his Universe Mode career, a one-on-one singles victory against Wolfgang of Gallus, and then this past Friday night on SmackDown, Ospreay and Michaels teamed up to take on Mark Coffey and Wolfgang of Gallus, but that match unfortunately resulted in a double count out. But now tonight, it is about whether or not Shawn Michaels has what it takes still to hang with the very best here on Universe Mode. Of course, he's more of a behind-the-scenes member of Universe Mode now, but Michaels wants to take part in the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania. So he is here. You hear the HBK chants here at WrestleMania, clearly favoring Shawn Michaels. And here we go. Michaels already with a crossbody, and we're going to get right into it, it seems. And we saw Shawn Michaels' D-Generation X partner Triple H successfully defeat Drew McIntyre last night at WrestleMania with a little bit of help from the returning Brock Lesnar. Here comes Ospreay, trying to roll up, get a quick night in the office. Now here's Michaels, trying to get a cover of his own. Ospreay able to kick out. These two men looking to waste zero time here in this match. Ospreay, this is about redemption, trying to get a victory at WrestleMania, show of shows. Ooh, shot to Michaels, sending him in the corner. And here we go. Ooh, beautiful Hurricane Rana. And a moonsault by Ospreay. Here's the cover for the victory and a kick out. Quick kick out by Shawn Michaels. And for Will Ospreay, this could be his last match as part of the Friday Night SmackDown roster. He could go over to Monday Night Raw, try to win that WWE Championship that he failed to win last year. And look at this. Holy moly, Ospreay. Beautiful performance this early on into the matchup. And for Shawn Michaels, he says he is Mr. Wrestle-Frickin-Mania. He wants to have this dream match with Will Ospreay. He said, all I've heard since you've come to Universe Mode is Will Ospreay this, Will Ospreay that. Look at Will Ospreay. I mean, it's the first ever AEW World Champion in Universe Mode. Former World Champion on SmackDown as well. Ospreay has done a lot. Also, aforementioned Royal Rumble winner, WrestleMania main eventer as well. Ospreay's accomplished a lot here in Universe Mode. And here we go. Ospreay and Michaels exchanging blows here at WrestleMania, and the fans are going nuts. And now Michaels shot right to the face to Ospreay. And now Michaels into a cover for the victory and a kick out by Ospreay. The very even match between these two in the early goings here. Ospreay, though, able to avoid whatever Michaels was going for. And now what does the aerial assassin have in mind? Oh, Michaels. Oh, beautiful shot. That is vintage Shawn Michaels right there. And now, Ospreay face first into the ring post. And Michaels showing Will Ospreay and the fans here that he still has what it takes. Crossbody to Ospreay. Oh, but a cheap shot there by Ospreay. And of course, Michaels at his advanced stage, he doesn't care. He wants to still wrestle. He says that this is his first and last love. He wants to have the dream matches, especially since Universe Mode has so much talent. The best talents in the world, like Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, CM Punk, so many men. Will Ospreay. Ospreay back first into the barricade. We knew that the ring couldn't contain these two. Ospreay again hitting that ring post. Both men, though, have got to be mindful of the referee's count. They don't want this big match resulting in a countout. And Michaels doesn't want that to happen either. Bringing Ospreay back in the ring. This match continues. Sweet chin music. Sweet chin music by Michaels. Cover for the win. Michaels with the win here at WrestleMania. Well, that means Ospreay's WrestleMania record is now at an unfortunate 0-2. For the second year in a row, Ospreay loses at WrestleMania. But holy moly, what a performance by the two-time WWE Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, proving to everyone he still has what it takes. The sweet chin music, it only took one, beating the former world champion in Will Ospreay here at WrestleMania. Shawn Michaels with the win here at WrestleMania, which was what he wanted all along. As both members of DX can say that they are WrestleMania winners here on Universe Mode. What a victory for Shawn Michaels here at WrestleMania. And you got to think, what does the future hold for Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay remain on SmackDown, or will he go to Monday Night Raw in the Universe Mode draft? We will have to wait and see. But what a performance and what a victory for Shawn Michaels here at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at WrestleMania as we are now set for the triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. A match that was meant to be a singles match until this woman managed to earn her way into this match here tonight. The Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, is here at WrestleMania. And of course, how Io Sky managed to earn her way into this match here tonight at WrestleMania was she managed to defeat the Women's Royal Rumble winner Nia Jax one-on-one on Monday Night Raw a few weeks ago. And then 2 weeks ago on Raw, she pinned the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace. So the Raw General Manager Willie Alexander ended up making the call that the WWE Championship match is now a triple threat. Io Sky, Nia Jax, and the defending champion, Io Sky. Io has not yet been a champion in her Universe Mode career yet. She is looking to take advantage of this big match and win the women's title here tonight. But she's not the only one who's yet to win a title, as here comes the Women's Royal Rumble winner, Nia Jax. Nia Jax winning the second annual Women's Royal Rumble match, and Nia Jax has been very vocal of her frustration that match was not one-on-one here tonight. Nia Jax also with a one-on-one pinfall victory over Jordynne Grace that was back at WrestleMania Raw this past Monday, where she beat Jordynne Grace one-on-one with Io Sky serving as the special guest referee. Nia Jax looking to win the championship here tonight. As here comes the champion, Jordynne Grace, also walking into her first WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace, the juggernaut, about a month or so ago on Monday Night Raw, answered a open challenge made by the former champion Bianca Belair to win that women's championship, her first title reign out of possibly many in her Universe Mode career. This is Jordynne's first title defense since winning that championship. But remember, Jordynne Grace, the odds are stacked up against her. She does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose that championship. No champion's advantage for Jordynne Grace here tonight, as I believe the WWE Universe are actually rooting for Io Sky in this triple threat match, recognizing Io's talent. As here we go, Io Sky, Nia Jax, or Jordynne Grace. Who will walk out of Vegas as women's champion? We find out next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at WrestleMania Night 2. We have just kicked off the WWE Women's Championship Triple Threat match. Nia Jax, Io Sky, and the defending champion Jordynne Grace. Nia Jax wanting a quick night in the office, and of course for Nia Jax, she won the Women's Royal Rumble match. She believes that she is getting screwed out of this opportunity, but look at this. Both Jordynne Grace and Io Sky trying to get shots in on Nia Jax, but of course Nia, the bigger woman, let's just say that. Obviously not a dig at her body. But look at this by Nia Jax now on the champion into a Samoan drop. Io Sky trying to grab a kendo stick. Remember, no disqualifications under triple threat rules. And Nia Jax looking to just dominate here at WrestleMania. A lot like what she did at the Royal Rumble match. And now Io trying to get some control in this match, trying to take down the champion. Oh, big boot by Jax on Io. And an elbow to Jordynne. Great control here by Nia Jax. Of course, last year, the Women's Royal Rumble winner Trish Stratus failed to win the Raw Women's Championship from Rhea Ripley. Can Nia get better luck here tonight in this triple threat match? Oh, throwing Io around like a rag doll. And a backbreaker to Jordynne Grace. Nia Jax, they call her an irresistible force, but she's also the immovable object. Samoan drop to Io. And Jordynne Grace, the juggernaut, trying to get some shots in, but she can't. How the hell are any of these women going to beat Nia Jax? Io trying to go for a drop kick and another one. Nia just wobbling, staying on her feet. This is insanity here by Nia Jax. Clothesline now to Grace. No one can get shots in. Nia into the cover for the championship. Still a little early in this match. But holy moly, I am impressed with Nia Jax here tonight. Of course, Nia, a contracted SmackDown talent currently, but obviously if she wins the women's title here tonight, she will be the newest member of the Monday Night Raw roster. And look at Jordynne Grace now. This match was originally supposed to be one-on-one between Jordynne Grace and Nia Jax. Jordynne now with the Alabama Slam to Io Sky. But now Nia Jax just pummeling all over the champion Jordynne Grace. I bet Jordynne's starting to regret being the champion now, and Io can't even get any shots in. And now, Nia, another roll through. Wait a minute. Io now trying to steal the championship, and it didn't work. And this is what we're talking about. Jordynne does not have to be involved in the finish. Nia with the kendo stick to Grace. But Io, look at this. The shots. Trying to get some strikes in, but Nia Jax, my God, man. If Nia wins the women's championship, she might have a reign a lot like main event Jey Uso over on SmackDown, where no one's going to be able to beat her. Trying to go for something big there. Io able to counter. This is insanity here. Io's trying everything she can. Nia getting her down. Jordynne with a Prime bottle. Yeah, good luck. I get it. Prime's the sponsor, but Jesus Christ, every match? Oh, shot there by Jordynne. Trying to double team now, and that's the thing. If I'm Jordynne Grace and Io Sky, I would actually try to double team on Nia Jax, especially with the performance Nia's been having this, well, let's admit, this entire match so far. Nia now cover on the champion, trying to win the championship. Io Sky able to break it up. And Io, oh, wait a minute. This could be Io's chance. Nope, of course not. And now here comes the Rumble winner, trying to go for the splash. Io able to counter. Oh, wait a minute. Io into the submission on Nia. Can she win the women's championship? Jordynne Grace breaks it up. Oh, headbutt. Drop kick by Jax. My God, these three women are looking to kill each other. Three of the best women's talents we have to offer here on Universe Mode, colliding for the most prestigious prize in the Raw Women's Division. Uh-oh, and Nia could be looking for the win. Going for the Annihilator. Annihilator connects on Io Sky, but oh! Jordynne with the kendo stick. Jordynne could steal the victory here. Oh, elbow. Nia's dazed into the apron. Jordynne to retain. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, near fall for Io. Jordynne Grace almost stole the victory away from Nia Jax and retained the women's championship. And look at Io now. Hurricane Run on Nia. And now it's going to be a little bit of a back and forth match between these three ladies. Jordynne takes Io down. Look at the power from the Juggernaut. Running power slam to Nia Jax. But obviously now Jordynne's got to put that work in, try to get the victory. Io from behind. All three of these ladies want to get this big win here at WrestleMania. Taking Io down. And now the champ. Irish whip into the... Oh, nope. Nia able to counter whatever Jordynne was going for. Irish whip. Nope. Oh, Io with the kendo stick. And now Jordynne Grace, Death Valley driver. And now the women's champion in control for the time being. All alone with Io Sky in the ring. Here we go. Oh, Io face first onto the canvas. That was devastating. Nia now with the sledgehammer in hand. Jordynne saw it coming. Oh, sledgehammer right to the midsection. And now to Io as well. This is how you get the advantage. No, Nia able to counter. And these two ladies, what should have been one-on-one at WrestleMania, we're getting a taste of it here now. Look at the power of the irresistible force. This is insanity here at WrestleMania. Nia now into the cover for the Women's Championship. No. Io able to counter. And now this could be Io Sky's moment. Could you imagine if Io wins the belt here? Drop kick to both women. Io Sky. Now with the kendo. Beating Jordynne with it. Oh, and look at this. Io now into the cover to win the Women's Championship. Nia's down. No. And now Nia Jax back to her feet. Has Io up on her shoulders. Face first into the turnbuckle. And both women are down. Well, there's Jordynne. Here we go. The spinning driver to Nia. Cover. And Io immediately able to break it up. Irish whip now by Io Sky. Suplex. Connects on the champion. And Io could be going for the victory here. Io Sky over the moonsault. Oh, but Nia from behind. Jordynne Grace is down and out. Io Sky and Nia Jax now battling for control. Io hit the over the moonsault. Oh, we've seen this before, but can Io pull this off? Has Nia on the top? You've got to be kidding me. Spanish fly by Io Sky. Oh, and Jordynne with the sledgehammer now. And here we go. Io into the code of silence. Code of silence on Jordynne. Oh, Nia Jax from behind. Oh, uppercut. Uppercut to Jax. Io's keeping in control. What a performance. Almost won the championship right there. Obviously, if you win this match, wait a minute. Oh, now Io's going to try to cover Jordynne. This could be it for the title. Io Sky's the champion. Io Sky is the new WWE Women's Champion. The woman who wasn't even supposed to be in this match. Io Sky has done it. Io Sky got pinfall victories over both Nia Jax and Jordynne Grace. And it paid off in a big way because Io Sky is now our new WWE Women's Champion. And if I'm Nia Jax, obviously, I'd be pissed off because this was Nia's opportunity. She won the Women's Royal Rumble match, and Nia Jax had an incredible performance in this matchup as well. Can't take anything away from her. All three ladies did incredible, proving why the women's division here on Universe Mode is the best it has ever been. Look at this by Io Sky. In the late stages of this match, came in focused, came in prepared, knew that this could be Io Sky's last opportunity at the championship. Spanish fly to Nia Jax from the top rope. Obviously, Jordynne Grace was down and out as well. Tried to go for the cover on Nia Jax. Jordynne passed out from the code of silence. Io realized and won the Women's Championship. Io Sky, talk about a WrestleMania moment. as Io Sky is our brand new WWE Women's Champion. Io Sky will remain on Raw in the Universe Mode Draft. As you gotta think, what does the future hold now for the former champion Jordynne Grace and Nia Jax? Where will they go in the draft, and what will Io Sky's reign be like as the new women's champion? But what a victory for Io Sky here at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at WrestleMania as it is now time for a massive fatal five-way match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. As five of the most underrated talents in the SmackDown Women's division will be on the big stage for one of the most prestigious prizes in women's wrestling, as here comes Tatum Paxley. Of course, Tatum Paxley made her Universe Mode debut in the build-up to Survivor Series War Games. She was in Team Lyra in that match, who ended up getting the victory in that War Games match. But ever since then, Tatum Paxley's kind of been vouching for an opportunity. Of course, all four of these challengers in this match had qualifying matches in the build-up to WrestleMania. And Tatum Paxley looking to win her first piece of championship gold in her Universe Mode career. That's another thing. All four of these challengers in this match are not yet champions in their Universe Mode careers, as here comes Fallon Henley making her way to the ring. Fallon Henley has been begging ever since the Women's Intercontinental Championship got introduced a few months ago to become the champion. Of course, she was the runner-up in the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet Eliminator match before being eliminated by the inaugural champion Michin. Fallon Henley, when she debuted, she had a lot of momentum. We were pretty sure that Fallon Henley could be a future Women's World Champion here in Universe Mode. She very well still could, but this is her first WrestleMania. She needs to take advantage. And here comes a woman who could be considered a very heavy favorite to win this match. Aside from, of course, the current champion, Julia Hart. Julia making her way to the ring here at WrestleMania, chasing her first title reign. Of course, Julia debuted here in Universe Mode earlier this year on SmackDown New Year's Revolution, where she got the victory over Mercedes Moné in a tag team match. And this was when we knew that Julia was something special and had a very bright future here on Universe Mode. Of course, one of the most sought after free agents in Universe Mode history, who came to Friday nights. And Julia could very well become our third Women's Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history. Julia is here on the show of shows, as here comes the champion. Julia Hart has held that Women's Intercontinental Championship ever since Survivor Series War Games, where she defeated Michin one-on-one. And ever since then, Julia Hart has been dominating the women's mid-card division here on SmackDown. Julia Hart, also a former women's world champion back in the early days of Universe Mode. Julia Hart proving to everyone why she is one of the best women's talents we have to offer here on Universe Mode. But here comes the former American Ninja Warrior, Katana Chance. And Katana Chance, who's been here since day one here on Universe Mode. This is a shocking fact. This is Katana Chance's Universe Mode PLE debut. And it's here on the second annual WrestleMania. That is crazy to think about, considering the amount of talent that Katana Chance possesses. This is her first pay-per-view match. Obviously not her first title opportunity, because Katana Chance was part of that inaugural Gauntlet Eliminator match to crown the first Women's Intercontinental Champion. And Katana Chance could be considered the dark horse pick to win this matchup, as that is what it is all about. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Only 2 women in Universe Mode have called themselves the champion. Obviously, Michin and our current champion, Julia Hart, as it is underway. First woman who gains pinfall or submission will walk out of WrestleMania as the Intercontinental Champion. We saw Kevin Owens earlier on tonight retain the men's Intercontinental Championship, and a lot like what we saw moments ago, Julia Hart does not have to be involved in the finish to lose the championship here tonight. Look at that spinning hurricanrana by Julia Hart, though, on Tatum Paxley. And we saw Julia Hart and Julia go one-on-one this past Friday night on SmackDown. Fallon Henley going after Katana Chance. Knee by Paxley. These are 5 of the best, but also the most underrated talents we have to offer here on SmackDown. And for a lot of the women in this match, this could be their last match as part of the SmackDown roster. We could see a few of these women go to Monday Night Raw. Ooh, beautiful drop kick by Katana Chance on Julia. And now Katana into the cover, but Julia Hart was right there to break up the cover. Julia Hart with title defenses against the likes of Natalya and Blair Davenport, just to name a few. Also the former champion Michin. Oh, big prime bottle in the ring now. As now Katana Chance to the hurricanrana. Drop kick to Julia Hart. Katana Chance trying to get a good performance in this match early on. Now Tatum Paxley going to work on Fallon Henley. Oh, roll through by Katana, but Tatum Paxley. Look at this. Into the electric chair. We saw Adam Copeland do that maneuver earlier tonight. And now, ooh, jawbreaker there by Paxley. Paxley actually getting a bit of control here in this match. You see there Julia. Well, I should call them the Julias. Meeting at ringside. Russian leg sweep onto the barricade. But remember, the pinfalls or submissions happen in the ring. Tatum Paxley, oh, try to pummel Fallon Henley with the prime bottle. Oh, hitting Julia with it. And the God's last gift to Katana Chance on the floor by Julia Hart. Now Julia throwing Tatum Paxley, the champion, standing tall for the time being. These women could fight on the outside all they want, but this match does not end until a pinfall or submission happens in the ring. And of course, we got 2 more matches still to come after this. Of course, the Bloodline Rules match between The Rock and John Cena, and then the World Heavyweight Championship between Roman Reigns and Switchblade Jay White. As Katana Chance bringing Tatum Paxley back in the ring, and Julia now going back in there as well. Julia with Tatum Paxley into a beautiful suplex. They don't call her the beautiful madness for nothing. Oh, drop kick there by Julia Hart. Uppercut by Fallon Henley. Henley now into the cover. This could be it. Oh, Julia into the DDT to Julia. And there we go. Breaking it up there is Tatum Paxley. Katana, though, on the top. Phoenix Splash by Chance. Tatum Paxley, though, is going to work on Fallon Henley. But Julia is down and out in the ring. Tatum might want to take advantage. Katana Chance dealing with the champion on the outside. And Tatum Paxley dropping down Julia. Fallon with the Bulldog from behind, though. Beautiful maneuver there by Fallon Henley. Katana Chance trying to keep the champion at bay. Which one of these 5 talents is going to become Women's Intercontinental Champion? The first time ever that title is defended at WrestleMania. Oh, and Fallon Henley using a prime bottle to the back of Julia. As Fallon Henley is in complete control of this match right now. Stomping right on Julia. As now Fallon into the cover. Fallon could take advantage for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. She got it! Fallon Henley is the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Julia Hart was too late. Fallon Henley is the 3rd Women's Intercontinental Champion in Universe Mode history. She will remain on SmackDown in the in the Universe Mode draft. Like we said, Julia Hart did not have to be involved in the finish to lose the championship, and she wasn't. What a performance, though, by Fallon Henley, as Julia Hart's reign has come to an end. Look at this by Katana Chance. Julia was really the punching bag in this matchup. Everyone else was too focused at ringside. Fallon Henley was pummeling on Julia, and Julia Hart realized it. Fallon into the cover, but she was too late. Fallon got the win. Fallon Henley wins her first championship in her Universe Mode career. She is our brand new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion here tonight at WrestleMania. Dreams do come true. What a victory for Fallon Henley here tonight at WrestleMania. And we're going to find out where the other 4 women in this match will go, whether they will remain on SmackDown or go to Monday Night Raw. But either way, what a victory for Fallon Henley. She is our new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our co-main event here tonight at WrestleMania Night 2, as here comes the greatest of all time, as it is now time for Bloodline Rules. The former United States champion, former tag team champion John Cena performs here on Universe Mode WrestleMania for the first time. John Cena betrayed the WWE Universe early on in a Season 3, joining up with The Rock and Solo Sikoa to form the supergroup known as Team Bring It. However, after the Royal Rumble, Solo Sikoa and the Tongans betrayed John Cena And it was later revealed at the Elimination Chamber that it was The Rock who put out the hit on John Cena, setting up this match here tonight. Bloodline rules. Cena versus The Rock. As here comes the final boss, the former undisputed WWE Champion, who has the momentum heading into tonight. The Rock performing at his second Universe Mode WrestleMania in a row, as The Rock looks to make his mission statement true. Get John Cena out of WWE by any means necessary. As The Rock, the ultimate Judas, the final boss, is here at WrestleMania. He currently has an 0-1 record, though, at WrestleMania, losing to Roman Reigns in a tribal combat match last year.
Weighing in at 265 pounds.
The Rock lost the Undisputed Championship to Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. The Rock came out to the WWE Universe and provided a bit of a half-assed explanation as to why he turned his back on John Cena. The Rock said that John Cena viewed The Rock as a threat, and that The Rock was, quote, 100% certain if The Rock was still undisputed champion today that John Cena would have stabbed The Rock in the back before The Rock could do it first, so Cena could try to take the WWE Championship from The Rock. But however, that did not happen. And The Rock now is here looking to defeat John Cena thrice in a lifetime here at WrestleMania. Of course, this is the second Bloodline Rules match in WrestleMania in Universe Mode history. The first one was back at War Games when Roman Reigns retained the World Heavyweight Championship against Will Ospreay with the help of Sami Zayn. Of course, outside interference is not only allowed, as a matter of fact, it is encouraged. A match made up by The Rock last year, as The Rock looks to bring John Cena down once and for all. Here we go, our co-main event. The second Bloodline Rules match in Universe Mode history. John Cena and The Rock, two of the greatest of all time. Not only that, but two of the most famous people on the planet going one-on-one here at WrestleMania. And The Rock said all throughout the press and media tours this past week, no one is friends with John Cena. I made sure of it. I made sure John Cena burnt every bridge and got rid of every friend he had here in professional wrestling. No one's going to come out and help John Cena against me. Meanwhile, I got everybody I need. As The Rock looking to get momentum in the early stages of this match. But John Cena, you got to think he is fuming. He's been waiting for months to get his hands on The Rock. He had a little bit of an advantage, an opportunity to get that this past Friday night on SmackDown in the big tag team main event. But now John Cena, this is his opportunity to make The Rock pay for himself and the Bloodline turning his back on John Cena. And Cena trying to use the candlestick, but The Rock with a steel chair. No disqualifications, Bloodline rules, and a clothesline. But Cena getting right back up, fueled with rage, surely. As we are still in the early stages of this match, John Cena looking for revenge, looking to get it tonight. Hell-bent. But now The Rock with a few strikes, and now a DDT to John Cena. And now The Rock going for the cover. First cover of the match, and a kick out by John. It's going to be very interesting to see how this Bloodline Rules match plays out, as John Cena looking to get control back in this matchup here at WrestleMania. This is John Cena's first WrestleMania match in his Universe Mode career, but obviously in real life, Cena synonymous with WrestleMania. Rock head first into the turnbuckle. I should say face first into the turnbuckle, as Cena in complete control of this match for the time being. Oh, wait a minute. Cena now at the Prime Bottle. Why does everyone need the fucking Prime Bottle? As now Cena looking to stomp a mud hole on the Rock in a clothesline by Dwayne. Rock now into the cover for the win and a kick out. Still a little bit early in this match for either one of these two to get a victory, but a battle for control here between two of the GOATs. Ooh, and a vicious throw there by The Rock, and now the former WWE champion could be lining Cena in wait. Look at these strikes by The Rock. DDT, Cena busted open. The Rock said he is going to make John Cena's life a living hell. And the spinebuster by The Rock. Into the cover. Wait a minute. Triple H. Triple H. As The Rock almost got the victory, but Triple H is here. The COO of this company who beat McIntyre last night. The pedigree. Triple H is at less than 100% surely, covered by John Cena. And The Rock almost got beat thanks to Triple H. Hunter Hearst Helmsley's here, who has a lot of history with John Cena dating back decades, but Triple H obviously a lot more recent beef with The Rock. Cover again by Cena and a kick out. It is now a 2-on-1 assault by Triple H and John Cena. You gotta think surely The Rock would have beaten John Cena if Hunter didn't get himself involved. And Cena driving The Rock back first into the apron. Cena bloody face and all, it doesn't matter. Triple H coming out to help. What was that The Rock said about having no friends left after Team Bring It? Triple H coming out. Obviously, back when The Rock was WWE champion, Triple H threatened to strip The Rock of that title if he no-showed Saturday night's main event in a title defense against CM Punk months ago. Triple H looking to make sure The Rock gets brought out of WWE. The Rock now face first into the ring post. This is unfair for The Rock. This is 2-on-1. I get it. The Rock's a bit of a villain here, but this is insanity here. Wait a minute. Shinsuke Nakamura? What the hell is Shinsuke Nakamura doing out here? As he looks like he's going to help The Rock. The former WWE champion Shinsuke Nakamura making his way out here trying to help The Rock. And obviously, I don't know why. What beef does he have with John Cena? But either way, Shinsuke Nakamura is here. And John Cena in another cover for the victory. Oh, and Cena got the win. Well, hey, Nakamura, I don't know why you were there, but hey, you didn't help anything. Well, what a match. No AA necessary. As this was a bit of a bloody battle between John Cena and The Rock here at WrestleMania. And right when it looked like The Rock was going to get the victory against John Cena, hitting the spine buster, Triple H made his way to the ring. It was right here. 1, 2, and The Rock almost earned the early victory. But Triple H, the man who beat Drew McIntyre in a no-holds-barred match last night, came out, hit the pedigree, which almost earned Cena the victory. Obviously, Triple H banged up from his match last night. But Triple H could not afford to have The Rock beat John Cena here tonight at WrestleMania. Look at this, the 5-knuckle shuffle. And that was how John Cena was able to get the victory. Triple H fighting off Shinsuke Nakamura at ringside. Well, Montez Ford of the Street Profits, and that's Eddie Thorpe coming out as John Cena celebrating with members of the locker room. And obviously you got to give a huge assist to Triple H as John Cena getting his payback here tonight at WrestleMania, beating The Rock here at WrestleMania. And you got to think, what is the future of John Cena here on Universe Mode? He's a free agent. He could go anywhere he wants. He is ineligible to be drafted in the Universe Mode draft. But what a victory for John Cena against The Rock here at WrestleMania. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now finally time for our main event of the evening. As the World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. As here comes the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, looking to win back the World Heavyweight Championship from the man who shockingly defeated him and ended his historic reign at the Royal Rumble a few months ago in Switchblade Jay White. The Tribal Chief going where he believes he was destined to be, and that is the main event of WrestleMania. You see the wise man Paul Heyman by his side. It wasn't an easy road to get here, however, as Roman Reigns shockingly lost at the Royal Rumble to Jay White. Of course, Roman Reigns' former enforcer Jacob Fatu won the men's Royal Rumble match. And Jacob Fatu was actually planning on choosing Jay White as the champion he wanted to face at WrestleMania, but Roman Reigns came out and said, no, go and face the WWE champion. I deserve my proper one-on-one rematch, which resulted in a bit of a feud between Roman and Fatu, which resulted at the Elimination Chamber, where the winner would face Jay White, the loser would face Gunther. Roman Reigns managed to get the victory in that match, which has led us to tonight, as Roman Reigns looking to not only win that World Heavyweight Championship back, but also keep his place as the head of the table on Friday Night SmackDown, which would mean he would be safe in the Universe Mode draft. Obviously, Roman Reigns, former undisputed WWE champion and former World Heavyweight champion, as the ones are up in the sky here in Vegas. Roman Reigns in the main event where he belongs. Obviously, last year, Roman Reigns defeated The Rock in a tribal combat match, but this is as big as it gets. Roman looking for revenge. Will he be able to do it? We're going to find out in a matter of moments, as here comes the champion, Switchblade Jay White, and of course, he's not alone either. Rock Hard Juice Robinson, Jay White's right-hand man. And of course, it was shocking enough that Jay White managed to win that World Heavyweight Championship, but it's shockingly more that this is Jay White's first title defense since winning the world title at the Royal Rumble. Obviously, Jay White, also a former AEW World Champion, and last year at WrestleMania when he defeated Finn Balor to become the Intercontinental Champion. So Jay White, a very successful career here in Universe Mode, now capping off with a WrestleMania main event. Obviously, Jay White had a very successful season 2 with an incredible rivalry with Will Ospreay. But the question is now, will Jay White lose that championship, or will he remain on SmackDown and prove that his win at Royal Rumble was in fact not a fluke? Who would have thought that Jay White would be here in the main event of WrestleMania, as it is a rematch for the ages? You hear the OTC chants as it appears the fans are favoring the challenger, as the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in our main event of WrestleMania. Can Roman Reigns win that baby back here tonight? Switchblade Jay White holding that championship, but the question is, can this be the last night that we see Jay White as our reigning World Heavyweight Champion? As the title getting handed to the referee, Roman getting a good look. This is our main event. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line in the second meeting between Roman Reigns, the challenger, and Jay White, the champion. Our main event starts right now. Oh, and here we go. Jay White, the champion, looking to get control in the early goings of this match. But the OTC obviously is a man filled with anger. He has waited ever since the Royal Rumble for this night, this opportunity to get that championship back. Can Roman do it? Or will Jay White get yet another victory over the Tribal Chief and remain on SmackDown and prove that win at the Rumble was not a fluke? As obviously these two men are going to want their battle of control here. Neither one of these men want a loss here in the main event of WrestleMania. There is no stage bigger than this. Oh! Roman tripping the legs of Jay White. Very smart strategy by Roman Reigns. And now another collar and elbow tie-up. Paul Heyman in Roman Reigns' corner. Juice Robinson in Jay White's corner. Oh, wait a minute. As I believe Paul brought a steel chair in the ring. Don't know exactly why, but more control here is now Roman. And another headlock on Jay White. This is going to be very interesting. And obviously, if Roman Reigns does not manage to win that championship back at WrestleMania, we could very well see Roman Reigns return to Monday Night Raw. And obviously, that is not something Roman Reigns wants. He calls SmackDown Live his island, the island that he allegedly built from the ground up and made relevant. I don't know if exactly you want to believe that, but ooh, beautiful takedown again on Jay White. Tried to go for the big boot, missed. And now Jay White able to take down Roman Reigns. Oh, and a slap right to the back of the head. Obviously, we've seen these guys come to blows numerous times over the past few months. And it all comes to a head here. Shot to the midsection of Roman Reigns as now the champion is in control. It's been a night favoring champions here at WrestleMania. Oh, nice takedown there by Jay. Try to go for the cover. Roman quickly kicking out. Oh, but look at these strikes by the champ. But Roman able to counter with a knee to the midsection. Oh, here we go. Early on into the guillotine. The guillotine being applied to Jay White. Will Roman become the champion again? Oh, Jay White refusing to tap. Or he might have passed out. We don't know. But either way, the Tribal Chief Oh, try to go for the big boot. Jay White rolls out of the way into the spear. The spear out of nowhere. Can it be won? And done. Roman Reigns has done it. A quick victory in the main event of WrestleMania. Roman Reigns wins back the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman will remain on SmackDown. Roman Reigns is 2-0 at WrestleMania, and Roman Reigns is now the first ever two-time World Heavyweight Champion in Universe Mode history. Roman Reigns wins that title back. He will remain on SmackDown in the draft, as all is right in the world of the Island of Relevancy. Roman Reigns taking that anger out. A quick and easy victory over Jay White in the main event of WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns is once again our World Heavyweight Champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that will have to conclude WrestleMania here in our WWE 2K25 Universe Mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And be sure to check out the 3rd annual Universe Mode draft that will come your way soon. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been your boy, Willie Alexander. Huge shout out to Will Ferris for booking the SmackDown side of things. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.